Alrighty, everyone, here we are. Game number 3 of the National League Wild Card Series. It all comes down to this. We were able to pick up or win game number 1 4-1 thanks to Logan Webb. Game number 2, we lost 4-3 in extra innings. And this is do or time to start to play some golf or continue our season and try to make a push for a World Series championship. This is going to be a very exciting one. Juan Soto has still been dead top, just awful, very cold through this entire series against Philadelphia. Bryce Harper hasn't been the greatest for Philadelphia either. And we did make some changes to our lineup and starting pitchers for today here in game number 3. Taj Bradley will be on the mound for San Francisco, and Jung-Ho Lee has been promoted to leadoff man in our lineup. Meanwhile, Ranger Suarez will be on the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies here in game number 3. So Ranger Suarez is on the mound to start this game. 10-9 record, 191 innings pitched, 3.94 ERA, and 127 strikeouts, 15.5% strikeout rate, and just below an 8% walk rate through the regular season. This is a pitcher that we should be bouncing or getting on top of very early. Philadelphia did use pretty much the majority of their bullpen in game number 2 against the San Francisco Giants. Everyone except for Spencer Turnbull in their bullpen anyways. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get on Suarez early and try to get into that bullpen. So 2-2 count for Jung-Ho Lee. He follows one off behind him. Pitch away again. High and in, circle change. They're going high on Lee. Trying to make him get underneath something. Well, he kind of does. Pops one up to the shortstop, Trey Turner. He's under it. And that will be out number 1. Trey Turner was definitely player of the game yesterday. But real quick, starting lineup for San Francisco. We made some changes. It's going to go Jung-Ho Lee, Juan Soto, Davis Schneider, Jorge Soler, Wilmer Flores, Whit Merrifield in left field, Tyro Estrada, Matt Chapman, and then Patrick Bailey batting cleanup for us. Lee, Juan Soto is now up for San Francisco. Ice cold, hasn't gotten on base at all. 1-2 count to him. Low sinker for ball 2. But as I was saying, Trey Turner, he hit 2 home runs in game number 2. One was a 2-run blast, and then a solo walk-off in the bottom of the 10th to win it for Philadelphia, because we had Genesis Cabrera pitching for 2 innings straight for some unknown reason. But Soto staying alive right now at the plate. 2-2. Pitch away, fouled off to the left again. Soto, I don't know what you need, buddy. You've had one of the greatest seasons of your entire career, but you're ice cold in the postseason. Pops one deep right field. That one's going to go foul. He finished top 3 in just about every category in Major League Baseball this season. He takes a low sinker for strike 3. Doesn't even swing at it. 0 for 10 is Juan Soto. Now is Davis Schneider. He's been one of the hottest bats here in San Francisco. He hit himself a 2-run blast to force overtime, or the extra innings, last night for San Francisco. He's been rather clutch and one of the best pickups we've had. He gets another hit right down the third baseline, gets through Bohm, trickles into left field, throwing towards second, a little off the bag, pulls Bryson Stott off the bag, and that's going to be a double for Davis Schneider. Nice, weak hit. Just dribbles right to the ball boy, basically. I think that's Kyle Schwarber in left field for the Philadelphia Phillies. Now bring up Jorge Soler. He's had, again, another one guy of our top 3 hitters this postseason. He's been taking an absolutely ridiculous amount of walks. I would say he's probably averaging about 2 walks a game. Good plate discipline. So 2-1 count now for Soler. Suarez pitch away. This one's going to be too far inside. 3-1 count. And we might be able to get a 2-out rally going here. Wilmer Flores is on deck. Did they just say Giants are weak sauce? High-in fastball. This one's fouled off. That'll force a full count now for Jorge Soler. If I was Ranger Suarez, I'd just walk him, and I would want to face Wilmer Flores. Pitch away, and this one's fouled off. That was a low circle change. Staying alive. Pitch away, crushed into left field, a foul. Jorge Soler, now a back-to-back seasons, hitting 40 home runs with the Giants. Didn't have the greatest start to the year. Hit right up the middle, that'll be a base hit. We're going to see Davis Schneider try to score, and he is. He's going to score, standing up. Giants up 1-0 to start this game. Soler gets an RBI single. I completely blanked on Davis Schneider's name. I wanted to say Juan Soto, but that man doesn't get on base in the postseason. Now up is Wilmer Flores for the San Francisco Giants. He's batting .200. He had a 2-run home run back in game 1. He crushes one deep left center field. Warning track, jumps up and he grabs it. Oh my God. All the way to the wall, and Johan Rojas tracks it, does a nice little stutter step jump, and he's able to grab it. And that'll be the end of the first. Giants up 1-0. Taj Bradley now going to be on the mound for San Francisco. I believe this is his postseason debut. 12-9 record this year. 148 strikeouts and 167 innings pitched. And he posted a 4.58 ERA. 20.2% strikeout rate and a 7.3% walk rate. He'll have to take on a red-hot Trey Turner. Now, the reason we decided last minute to go with Taj Bradley over Kyle Harrison in today's game is because Philadelphia hits a lot better against lefties. They got more power and they got more contact against lefties. So we're going to run with the righty matchup and hope it helps us out here today. Turner grounding out to the second baseman, Estrada. Phillies lineup here today will be Trey Turner, Johan Rojas, Bryce Harper, Brent Rooker, Nick Castellanos, Kyle Schwarber, Alec Boehm, Bryson Stott, and then JT Realmuto in the cleanup spot. They led the league in batting average in this season with a 276, I think. High curveball taken for strike 2 by Johan Rojas, who made the phenomenal catch earlier in this game. So 1-2. Bradley settles. Looking for his first punch out. High fastball going to be called a ball 2. So 2-2 now. Got a pair of singles in yesterday's game, Rojas did. Let's go, Bradley. Punch him out. Pitch away. Punch out pitch. This one's just slightly outside for a full count. Bradley not happy with the call, but he's just going to shake his head. All right, sure. Yeah, sure. So now full count. Bradley looking for the punch out. No walk. Pops him up. Wilmer Flores will get underneath it, and that will be out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So now 1-1 count for a cold Bryce Harper. He was able to get his first hit last game, but not today. Grounds out to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And that will be the end of the first inning. Up next for San Francisco will be Whit Merrifield, Estrada, and Matt Chapman. This will be Whit Merrifield's first plate appearance in this 2025 postseason. He came in as a pinch runner in game number 2. Circle change for strike 2. We signed him about a month or two into the season this year. Digressed from a 79 down to a 75 before we signed him, but dude's still been a very good bat, and as I say that, he strikes out swinging. That's the second strikeout for Ranger Suarez here today. Merrifield looks laser focused. He looked mad at that ball. Yeah, just slightly out of his reach. So now 1-1 count now for Thairo Estrada. He got moved out of the leadoff spot thanks to his slow start this season. Or not this season, this postseason. Batting .286 during the regular season with 19 home runs, only batting .111 through 2 games. Outside sinker, forcing a 2-2 count. We're getting a 2-2 count. Yesterday's game, he had a solo blast, which was the first score for the Giants. And until the 9th inning, it was their only score. Low sinker. You're going to call all those balls on Taj Bradley, and then you're going to call that a strikeout? Oh, my God. We got some home field advantage here in Philadelphia. Matt Chapman now up, batting .125.
That's ball 2.
Low sinker for ball 2. 2-1 count now. Let's go, boys. 15 home runs, batted .270 through the regular season. Means he should be due. Takes an outside fastball. That's a makeup call by the ump. 3-1 count. Patrick Bailey is on deck. He's 1 for 1 in the postseason. He pops one up, shallow left field. Trey Turner running after it. He gets there. As Kyle Schwarber is slow as hell. And that'll be the end of the top of the second. Heading to the bottom second, Philly's going to have Brent Rooker, Castellanos, and then Kyle Schwarber on deck. All right, so basically a power 3 here. Brent Rooker's been a really good offensive player for Philadelphia here in the postseason. Batted .247 with 3 home runs in the regular season. Batting .250 so far in the post. Swings at that curveball. Strike 2. So 1-2 count. Bradley still looking for his first punch out, and he gets it. Curveball in the dirt, got Brent Rooker swinging and looking foolish. 76 miles an hour. Bradley. My God, that was one. He's a phenomenal pickup. I'm glad we traded for him last season. Trade away Tom Murphy for Taj Bradley last year. Blast into right field. Soto underneath it. Out number 2. Castellanos sits down. I thought he got a hold of that one and was going to take it to the seats. Just not, didn't have the launch angle. Now up is Kyle Schwarber. He's in a 1-1 count. Batting .500 in the postseason. He is a angry vet. He's going to be looking to go deep here. High inside fastball for strike 2. Kyle Schwarber, 11 seasons, just over 1,000 hits in his career. So I think it would be safe to say that this might be his last season. Blast one into right field. Soto can't hang on to it. That's going to be a base hit for Kyle Schwarber. So Philadelphia now trying to get a 2-out rally going. Alec Boehm's up. Red hot for the Phillies, batting .375 through 2 games, and he has been clutch for them. He's going to be looking to try to score Kyle Schwarber from first. Probably won't happen unless he hits a home run here off of Taj.
2-1.
Low changeup. Ball 2. 2-1 count now for Bone. Low hit pitch again. This one's hit to Estrada. He's going to go to first, and that's going to be out number 3. So Philadelphia leaving a man on first. So we now head to the top of the third, where it will be Patrick Bailey, Jung-Ho Lee, and then Juan Soto.
Leading off for San Francisco, the catcher.
So Patrick Bailey now up. 1-1 count for Ranger Suarez. By Ranger Suarez. Just below 50 pitches so far in this game for him. Patrick Bailey came in as a pinch hitter last game, and he went 1 for 1 with a double. Fouls this one off to the left. 2-2 count now. Patrick Bailey is eventually, I'm hoping, going to be our everyday catcher. We just got to get his hitting stats a little higher, a little better. Maybe this will be a big breakout performance here for him. He'll go perfect. He'll never get out. 2-2. High fastball should have been taken, but Bailey swings. Thankfully, he gets a piece of it. Another pitch fouled off to the right. Bailey staying alive, getting Suarez pitch count up there. If I'm not mistaken, this will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat, 8th or 9th. Another pitch fouled off to the right. Ball sounds good coming off Patrick Bailey's bat. He just needs to get in fair territory. Again, fouls it off to the right. This has got to be a double-digit at-bat. Pops one up, shallow center field. Rojas running, and he gets it. All right, Patrick Bailey at least saw 10 pitches there. I'll take it. Working Ranger Suarez pitch count up there, getting him a little tired. That'll be out number 1. Jung-Ho Lee now up, 0 for 1 with a pop-out back in the first. He finds himself in a 1-1 count, takes a circle change outside, swings and misses for strike 2. Lee was signed out of the KBO last season as one of the top international prospects besides Yamamoto coming over. And Lee has been explosive right off the bat, one of our best hitters. One of our best base stealers. Turner diving catch, throws to first, and he got Lee. What a fucking snag by Trey Turner. I thought that was going to be a base hit. Get in between the third baseman and shortstop. Trey Turner, though, dives out there, quick up, and he gets the out. Philadelphia is battling for it right now. They got to play from behind here early in the game.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not taking any chances. They know this could be the end of their season. So 2-2 count. Nope. Soto looking to go deep. Potentially gets his first hit. Takes a low outside circle change for ball 3. Full count now for Juan. Here we go. Soto. Let's go, Soto. Hits one, and Turner's not there. They shifted everybody to the right. If they left everyone where they would be, this inning would be over. But he's going to get himself his first hit of the postseason. Just a nice little ground ball. Now up is David Schneider. 1 for 1 today with a double. And he hits one to the third baseman, Bohm, and that'll be out number 3. Bohm went to second. Good grab by him. Philly playing really good fielding so far. Turner's got that diving catch. And then you got Rojas out in center field who had that leaping catch in the first. Bryson Stott now up for Philly. Dodge pitch to him. The 1-1 count. Going to be swung on and missed thanks to that low curveball. 1-2 count. Bradley has been going to that curveball consistently. That should be a strikeout. Pitch right there, but 2-2 count. Don't worry about it, Nump. You'll get fired, hopefully. Curveball again. This one's fouled off. Bradley might have one of the best curveballs in the league right now. The drop is ridiculous. Outside changeup, taken for ball 3. Now full count for Bryson Stott to start the bottom of the 3rd. Makes contact. David Schneider grabs it, throws it to first, out number 1. Bryson Stott grounding out. And for the most part, Bradley has been able to keep the ball in the infield. We've only seen, I think, 2 hits to right fielder Juan Soto so far. And now JT Realmuto's up, batting .333, and he crushes one to right field. Almost stays fair, but it's going to be called foul. So now 2-2 count. Bradley settles, release, curveball, and he's going to let that one go. Full count now for JT. Let's go. Right down the middle, snag though by Chapman. Line drive right at his head. And he stays calm, stays composed. Able to get his glove right on up there. Easy play. I bet you his hand hurts though. So now 1-1. Count to Trey Turner. Trying to get out of this inning. And this one will get in. Lands right in between the center fielder and left fielder, and he's out! He's out! He went 2. Trey Turner. 2 home runs yesterday, a phenomenal diving catch today, and pushes what should have been a single into a double. Yeah, he was safe. And that's going to eliminate the force out at second, with Johan Rojas up. He's looking to score. Turner from second, pops one up, and Chapman grabs it. Flash in the glove by the former Gold Glove winning 3rd baseman. And we get out of the inning, leaving a man on second. Soler, Flores, Merrifield up here in the top of the 4th.
Leading off for San Francisco.
So 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Jorge Soler is up. Still staying one of the hottest bats here in San Fran. Looking for his first home run of the postseason, though. 2-1 count now. He's been seeing plenty of pitches against Philly. Circle change right down the middle, gets fouled off behind him. Let's go, Soler. Jorge. Now, he was a former World Series MVP, I believe back when he was with the Atlanta Braves, as he now sits down swinging at an awful 12-6 curve, way outside in like the middle of the other batting box. So 1-1 count now for Flores. He's 0 for 1 today. He's going to take a low circle change for strike 2. Flores was signed out of Venezuela. Hits one on first baseman. Harper couldn't field it cleanly. Throws it to first, and he's still out. That is Wilmer Flores' speed. Harper bobbled the ball, waited a second, picks it up, and just soft little toss to first. I think Wilmer thought he was out by a mile and stopped running. Now up is Whit Merrifield. Takes a low outside circle change. 9th round pick back in 2010. Takes a low sinker. 2-2 count now. Merrifield, I believe, was a strikeout victim earlier today. And he gets a base hit right up the middle. Can we get a 2-out rally going, San Fran? Can we? I would appreciate it. So man on first, the veteran Merrifield. He's got some speed. Wouldn't be surprised to see him try to take off. But he does have to try to steal on JT Realmuto. Estrada. Check swings, but still called a strike. 1-2 count. Trying to advance Merrifield over. Hit a home run yesterday. Can he do it back-to-back games?
Ball 2.
Low sinker for ball 2. Estrada won a Gold Glove this season, actually. for second base. Two count. Merrifield goes for the steal, and he's in. First stolen base of the postseason for San Francisco is the 37-year-old Whit Merrifield. Phenomenal jump. Real Muto throws from his knees, dude. From his knees. Didn't even have to hop up. So now full count for Estrada. Hits one to the second baseman, Stott. Little hopper over to first, and that's going to be the third out. Phenomenal snag there by Bryce Harper. So leaving a man on second, still a 1-0 game as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
High fastball swung on and missed by Harper. This wasn't even close to the zone. Harper might be trying to force something to happen here. Harper is this year's MVP in the National League. Might be feeling a little bit of pressure here. He needs to calm down. Has a chance to tie it just with himself here in the bottom of the fourth for Philly. Swung on hit. Estrada grabs it. Hopper over to first, and almost a identical play by Estrada that got him out in the top of the fourth. Bryson Stott basically had to make that exact same little hop, except Estrada keeps in the air. Stott's hit the ground. So 1-1 count now for Brent Rooker. He's got one out. Takes a high inside fastball for strike two. So 1-2 count. Curveball, and Rooker got a hold of it. Too much of the plate. Taj, way too much of the plate. Solo blast by Rooker, no doubt about it. 421 feet, 113.2 mile per hour exit velocity. Right down the middle with that hanging curve. And this game is all tied up. Awful. It's all right, Bradley. You've been pitching really good up to now. But the power bat of Brent Rooker takes you deep. Tie game now, one out, bottom of the fourth. Goes right back to that curveball, says, fuck it. We're all good here. That's strike two, 1-2 count now. Castellanos is up. It's 0 for 1 today. And Bradley, I think, still looking for his first punch out. Throws that curveball, exact same location. That's going to be ball two. So 2-2 count now. Castellanos pops one into deep left center or left field, but it's going to go foul. Ball's popped up towards the third baseman, and Matt Chapman's going to grab it. Had to chase foul for it, but he got it. So that's out number two here in the bottom of the fourth. I still wish there was a way to just tell your controller, yo, don't fucking turn off. I could move this shit around and it's going to die like every fucking 15 minutes. Bradley throws an outside curveball for ball two. 2-1 count now for Kyle Schwarber. Giants have a shift to the right in play right now, so anything in down the left field line. Crushing one is Schwarber, looking to tie it or take the lead, but it's going to go foul. 6.4 feet outside the pole. We just got away with one. Bradley, come on, buddy. And instead, he's going to strike out Kyle Schwarber to end the fourth. Philadelphia almost takes a 2-1 lead here thanks to Kyle Schwarber, but they were at least able to tie it thanks to Brent Rooker's absolute piss missile of a shot into left field. So they're going to be taken out. Ranger Suarez, Spencer Turnbull now coming on the mound. 7-2 record, 3.58 ERA through 98 innings pitched this season. We'll see what he's going to be able to do here in the top of the fifth. We're going to look to jump all over them as we were able to get through their starting pitcher pretty quick, as their relief pitcher should be pretty fatigued thanks to last night's game. So 1-1 count. Chapman.
Ball two.
Going to take that low curveball. 2-1 now. They got Christopher Sanchez, a lefty, warming up in their bullpen. Sanchez, I believe, is a long relief pitcher for Philly. High-end fastball fouled off behind him. So 2-2 count now. Chapman, let's go, buddy. Let's start off this inning right. And he hits one deep center field. Rojas is under it. Out number one. It's all right, Chappie. You've made a phenomenal plays over there at third. Now up is Patrick Bailey. Doesn't hit right-handers as good as Blake Sable, but he still can do a little bit of damage. Another deep shot in the center field. Rojas under it again. That's out number two. So back-to-back pop-outs to the center fielder for San Francisco.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Ho Lee now up, the leadoff man. Third time up to bat today. He's 0 for 2 so far. And he breaks his bat, popped him up to the pitcher. Turnbull will grab it. That's out number 3. A quick inning for Philadelphia's bullpen. So go to the bottom of the fifth, tie game 1-1. And Lee's going to need a new bat. Hopefully next time through he crushes one because it's a brand new bat. But Alec Bohm is up to bat. Still, Taj Bradley is on the mound for San Francisco. Pitch high. Fouled off to the right. 1-2 count now for Bohm. Bradley pitching really good so far in this game. Swings and misses on that outside fastball. Bohm set down on strikes. Bradley's third K of the game. So now Bryson Stott is up. 0 for 1 with a ground out back in the third. Bradley, we're facing the bottom of their order. We need you to get them out. Outside changeup. Taken for strike 2. 1-2 count. Let's go, Taj.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball outside for ball 2. 2-2. Bradley might be feeling a little bit of pressure here now that the lead is gone. As we've talked about, this is Bradley's very first postseason appearance, and it's a crucial game. Game 3 of the NL Wild Card. He's been doing very good controlling his nerves so far. Hasn't done too much damage against San Francisco either. So 2-2, Stott. Working Bradley. A pair of foul balls so far. Outside curveball for ball 3. Full count now to Bryson Stott. Real Muto is on deck. High fastball, strike 3. First batter goes down by a K. Second batter goes down by a K. JT Real Muto, you know what's coming for you. We're looking for a 1, a 2, a 3. Now, Taj Bradley's pitch count is starting to get up there. If he can get Real Muto out, I would anticipate him pitching one more inning at least. Pop into deep center field. Jung-Ho Lee is under it. And the 2025 center field Gold Glover gets the catch, or makes the catch. Juan Soto, David Schneider, and Soler is up for San Francisco. 3 power bats coming up. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one go deep. Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Got a single back in the third. That was his first hit of the postseason. Pitch right down the middle. Goes towards the left field. And it's not going to be fair, though. 2-2 count for Jorge Soler. Juan Soto. Come on, Soto. Get another hit. Hits one towards the first baseman. Harper's not able to grab it with his diving stop. He tried to dive to catch it, and he just couldn't get there. Too much speed on that ball. So a pair of singles for Juan Soto. No outs. Soto on first. David Schneider now up. He had a 2-run blast in the 9th yesterday to force extra innings for San Francisco. Might be one of our best trade deadline acquisitions of this entire series, potentially. So 2-1. High slider taken for ball 3. Jorge Soler is on deck. And he can take them deep, too. Let's go, Schneider. 3-1 count. High fastball. That's going to clip the zone. Strike 2. Full count now to Schneider. Spencer Turnbull might be feeling a little pressure here. Fouls off that low fastball. Staying alive. Let's go, buddy. Full count. Schneider swings and misses at the fastball. He got a piece of it, but Real Muto is able to hold on. Struck him out. First out in the top of the 6th. So that's going to be a man on first now with Jorge Soler up. As we've said earlier, Soler's one of the hottest bats here in San Francisco. And he's got the power to go deep. Back-to-back 40 home run season. Fouls off that low circle change. 1-2 count now to him. Let's go Soler. He's looking to go deep. Fouls off an outside fastball. Stay alive. Working Turnbull's pitch count up. Let's go Soler. High fastball this time, fouled off. So they've gone low on him. They've gone outside on him. They've gone up on him. Soler has gotten a piece of it all. Fuck you, Turnbull.
That's ball 2.
Yeah. Ball 2. Turnbull feeling the pressure, man. Let's go, Soler. Take it deep, buddy. Hits one to the shortstop, Turner. He goes to second. Now over to first. Double play to get out of the inning. Trey Turner. He's going to fucking win World Series MVP if Philadelphia wins it all. He won them game number 2 on his own, and he's made some phenomenal plays out in the field here in game number 3. Jordan Hicks now coming on the mound for San Francisco in relief of Taj Bradley. 3-7 record this year with a 4.23 ERA. Turner doubled earlier in today's game as now he is up again, 3rd time. Facing the right-hander, Jordan Hicks. High fastball for strike 2. Genesis Cabrera and Luke Jackson are warming up in the San Francisco bullpen. Cabrera was handed the L last night. Don't want to see him pitch today. He pitched 2 innings yesterday. 1-2. Turner crushes one to the left, but foul. I want to see nothing but right-handed pitchers out of our bullpen. Nothing but right-handers. Hicks looking for his first punch out. This one hits the bottom left side of the zone. Low and outside part of the zone for another foul. Let's go Hicks. Pitch away, this one crushed deep left field and curls foul. Turner almost got his 3rd home run in 2 days. Come on, Hicks. Relax. Have fun up there. Strike his ass out. Just like that with the circle curve outside. Out number 1. That's what I'm talking about, Hicks. Now, Hicks has the ability to literally bring our team from the 6th inning all the way to the end of the game. He is a starting pitcher. I would say he's good for 3 to 4 innings. Low sinker for strike 2. Rojas check swing it. But it was a strike anyways. 1-2. Pitch away inside, fouled off. It's all good. It's all good, Hicks. A 1-2 count. Hicks right down the middle, or not out right down the middle, but still ground ball over to Schneider. Throws it to first. Out number 2. It wasn't right down the middle. It was like middle in, kind of, a little on the lower side. Still, he got a hold of that one. Thankfully, Schneider was able to field it cleanly. Now up is Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 today. Pretty much ice cold through this wild card series against San Francisco, as he's going to ground out to the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. 0 for 3 today for Bryce Harper. San Francisco knew that they had to prioritize getting the MVP consistently out, and it's been happening. Harper's been really good out in the field, but actually he's kind of been bobbling shit out in the field. So now up is Wilmer Flores. Still pitching is Spencer Turnbull. I'm sure he's going to be on the mound until there's an out or a base hit like that. Hit into right center field. Goes to the warning track. Rojas throws it in. Flores not going to go for 2 because he doesn't have the speed. And that's going to be a base hit. Lead-off base hit for Wilmer Flores. Let's go, buddy. Phenomenal hit. Any other player on our team, that probably would have been a double. So Turnbull's still in. Now up is Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2 today. He's going to pop one into right field. Shallow right field. Trying to get under it. Dives and he can't. Can he get in? He's safe at second. Flores using every ounce of his old man legs to try to get over to second thanks to that ball dropping down. So back-to-back base hits. Now up is Thairo Estrada, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Well, he's got a man on first and second and a chance to give San Francisco the lead again. Thankfully, Castellanos couldn't make that diving catch in right field. Rojas swinging at that high slider. That's taken for a strike 2. They have Curtis and Soto warming up in their bullpen, Philadelphia. So 1-2 count for Estrada. Come on, buddy. Let's get big. Let's get big, buddy. You hit a home run, solo shot yesterday. Can you go deep today? And you take an inside slider, outside slider for strike 3. Estrada's pair of strikeouts today. Everyone's allowed 1 strikeout. You can't strike out looking with a man on first and second. I guess maybe Estrada's thought process was, well, if I swing at this, it's going to be a double play. Maybe even a triple play, but whatever. Chapman chops one to third baseman. That's going to be a double play. Boom. You kidding me, Chapman? We got Dominguez out of the lineup because he is king of double plays, and we are still, as a team, hitting into so many. We leave a man on first and second with no outs, dude. No outs. So now up is Brent Rooker against Jordan Hicks. He tied this game up earlier with a solo blast. It will be his first time facing Jordan Hicks, though. Low sinker for ball 3, 3-1 count. One hits that bottom left corner with the sinker. Full count now for Brent Rooker. He's getting warmed up. He's like, all right, might have to swing my bat here. He's looking for something right down the middle like he got last time. Almost got it. Middle part of the plate, but outside. Let's go Hicks. Hicks pitch, inside sinker, swung on and fouled. Rooker's staying alive and battling with Hicks here. Hicks had a good first inning in the 6th. Looking to continue that here in the 7th. Hits one into left center field. Gets down off the wall. Lee's got it. Throwing it on into the shortstop. That will be a double. A leadoff double for Brent Rooker. Having himself a game for Philly. Oh, yeah, he got a hold of that one. I wish I heard that sound come off of our team's bats. We like to hit into double plays. So Nick Castellanos now up, 0 for 2. He's got a man on second, chance to give Philly the lead here. Low hit, fair, and that's going to score Rooker and should be extra bases for Castellanos. Soto throwing it in. That's another double. Back-to-back doubles for Philly with still no outs. Castellanos, lucky fuck. Hits off the bag. Flores tries diving, couldn't get there though. Philadelphia is now up 2-1 here. In the bottom of the 7th. No outs, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 today and almost hit a home run as well. Instead, he got struck out. Schwarber almost 2 for 2 today, but instead, single back in the 2nd and a strikeout earlier. Hicks settles. Pitches away. Hit on, and that one's going to follow the left. 2-2 count. We're throwing it too much in the plate. Too much over the plate. Hit the fucking corners. Be a fucking MLB caliber pitcher. Ground out to Flores. Advances the runner over to third. So 1 out, man on third now. Bringing up Alec Bohm. A pop up into the outfield should be enough to score Castellanos from third. Pitch away, hit on to the shortstop. Schneider going home, and he doesn't get him. He misses the grab. Bailey, what are you doing? Schneider throws it, and he loses the ball while trying to put the tag on. Patrick Bailey, come on, dude. So 3-1 count now to stop with a man on first, and he gets walked. Philadelphia having themselves an inning here against Jordan Hicks, and I wouldn't even say it's entirely his fault. He gets taken out. Now up is Luke Jackson. He's got 1 out with a man on first and second. Team's down by 2. We're looking for a double play. We've already hit into about 10 of them through 3 fucking games. So JT Realmuto is up with Jackson. And a 1-1 count. Looking for this double play ball. Falls off that low or outside fastball. 1-2 count now to Realmuto. Pitch away again. And that's inside fastball. Ball 2. So 2-2. Come on, Jackson. Swinging and missing. There's Realmuto. That was a nice slider. by Lou Jackson there. So 2 outs, man on first and second. Now bring up who I would say is an MVP himself in this series in Trey Turner. Dude has been doing it all today and keeping this team in it. Phenomenal play out in the field at shortstop. 2 home runs yesterday to help them win. And now he's got a chance to extend Philadelphia's lead here today. So a man on first and second. Pitch away, a high outside fastball. Fouled off for strike 2, 2-2 count. Let's go Jackson, punch him out. Punch him out. Fouled off to the right again. Turner's gonna get a fucking hit, isn't he? He's gonna get a hit. Two. Inside fastball fouled off again. All Turner is doing is fouling it off, fouling it off, fouling it off, fouling it off, fouling it off. And inside slider. There you go. End of the 7th. Luke Jackson comes in relief. He was able to get something done. Patrick Bailey, Jung-Ho Lee, and Soto up here in the top of the 8th. Giants need something. We got the top of our lineup. Jeff Hoffman coming out on the mound. 75% strikeout rate. Pitched 1 inning so far in this series. We need something. Anything. Somebody do something. So 0 for 2 today. Patrick Bailey up. And that's out number 1 via strikeout for Hoffman. Now is Lee, crushes one into right field, but Castellanos is going to get there, doesn't have the power. That's out number 2. All comes off my controller once again saying, hey, I'm going to die. Disconnected. It used to give you a warning like, hey, we're going to put your controller to sleep. But now it doesn't do that. Now it's just, oh, I'm dead. They got Alvarado and Soto warming up in their bullpen. We'll see Alvarado here in the 9th. On Soto, looking to go deep. Hits one right at the center fielder, you know it. Or out number 3. So now heading to the bottom of the 8th, still down 3-1. Giants are going to have one more chance to continue their season. And in fact, I think I'm going to play the top of the 9th just because. Just to see. The rookie Ken Romero now on the mound for the Giants. No, I can't. I'll do it a different series, but not this series. That rule wasn't in play. I have to watch this entire series, unfortunately. But next time, I'm going to give myself half an inning hitting and half an inning pitching. Johan Rojas now up. Taking on the rookie Ken Romero. Fouls one off to the right, 1-2 count. Romero being called upon today to face pretty much their power bats.
Ball 2.
Low changeup for ball 2, 2-2 count. Was that 75 miles an hour? Fastball in the zone. What are you doing, ump? This ump is definitely a homer for Philly. Full count now to Rojas. Should have already been struck out. Instead, he gets popped up to left fielder Whit Merrifield for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
Bryce Harper now up 0 for 3. Even if we lose this series, at least we showed the MVP that he sucks cock. And I say that and he crushes the ball foul. Full count now to Harper. Let's go, Romero. Strike the MVP out. Romero down in the dirt. Walked. No! Not walked. Yeah, walked. He was walked. Okay.
The designated hitter.
I thought he, for some reason, was saying it was a strike and he was going to be able to throw him out at first, but no. Brent Rooker now up. He has a home run and a double in today's game. He's the big reason Philadelphia is even up in this game. And as he gets another hit. Yeah, man on first and second. Where's our double play? Oh, we're not going to get a double play? Oh, of course not. Now up is Nick Castellanos for Philly.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
As Matt Brash comes on the mound. He was acquired also at the trade deadline this season by San Francisco. Pitched .2 of an inning so far. 25% strikeout rate. Averaging a 500 batting average against righties. So he takes on a righty, Nick Castellanos. Man on first and second. Pitch away, high and in. Popped up deep left field. Whit Merrifield under it. Catches it. Quick throw into third. The runners will not advance, leaving them on first and second.
The batter. No left.
2 outs now for Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3 today. This is our series. This is it. We're coming up to do or die time. Right down the middle. Wish our team was getting more pitches right down the middle. 1-2 count now to Schwarber. Matt Brash settles. Pitch away. Inside. Popped him up. Matt Chapman under it. Waving people off for out number 3. So we head to the top of the 9th, where we're going to have Schneider, Soler, Flores. We need 2 runs scored here. Schneider was able to tie the game up in the top of the 9th yesterday against Alvarado. And now Alvarado's looking for revenge, as he will take on Schneider at the very first batter here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Let's go, Schneider.
46.
Got a 27 ERA so far this postseason. Schneider has scored a double and the lone run for San Francisco today. The stash is looking to do it again. And hit onto the shortstop, Trey Turner. Snag, goes to first, out number 1. Stop hitting the ball to Turner. The dude catches everything. Diving, jumping, snagging, bouncing. He catches everything. Now up is Jorge Soler. 1 for 3 today. Looking for a home run. Low cutter for ball 2, 2-1 count. Come on, Soler. Let's go, buddy. Go deep. You should have crushed that middle, right down the middle cutter. 2-2. Soler's going to strike out right here.
Count is 3-2.
Outside cutter. Ball 3, full count. Flores on deck. He's got power. Come on, Soler. Just get on base. Give our team the opportunity to tie this game up with a single swing of the bat. Fouls this one off to the right. Staying alive. Is there do or die time? Our season is over if we don't score runs here. Fouls off a low sinker this time. Another foul. 8-pitch at bat for Soler. The pitch number 9. And he crushes one. There it is. And the lead is cut in half. Now about time, Soler. And if Davis Schneider was on fucking base, this game would be tied. 413 feet, 104.5 mile per hour exit velocity. This game is now 3-2 thanks to Jorge Soler. 9-pitch at bat to finally get that to happen. Schneider definitely wishing that he was on the base, but you know, Trey Turner's just a stud over there at shortstop, and he's the only motherfucker in this game that we hit to. Him and Rojas, those are the only fucking guys we hit to. Wilmer Flores now up. He's 1 for 3 today. He's got power in his bat too. He hit a solo shot back in game number 1. So 1-2 count now to him. And hits one up right down the middle, diving past, or the ball barely getting out in front of the diving Trey Turner. Man on first. 1 out. Can San Francisco get something going here in the 9th? Please get something going here. Jason Dominguez coming in as a pinch runner for Wilmer Flores. Doesn't play first base, so if this does go to the bottom of the 9th, he'll be taken out, I'm pretty sure, for Brandon Belt. Whit Merrifield now up. He hits one to the third baseman, Bohm, and that's going to be a double play. That's our problem. Double play, double play, double play, double play, double play, another double play, 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 fucking double play. You know who doesn't hit into double plays? Anyone we play. Anyone we play. So that is the end of year number 2. We lose in an NL wildcard series. In game number 3.
Our final line score.
All right, so we have officially been eliminated from the playoffs. Looking around the rest of the league, the LA Dodgers sweep the Cincinnati Reds 2-0. Minnesota beats the Seattle Mariners in a 3-game series, 2-1. And Tampa Bay sweeps Baltimore, taking a 2-0 lead. So now going into the AL and NLDS, Minnesota will take on Texas, 5-1. Number 3 seeded Tampa Bay Rays will take on the 2 seed Kansas City Royals. And the National League, the number 4 seeded Philadelphia Phillies will take on the number 1 seeded Atlanta Braves. Number 6 seeded LA Dodgers will take on the number 2 seeded Arizona Diamondbacks. So advance on up, see how this is all going to go. Our AA team has won the Eastern League Championship Series. Oh, hell yeah. So our minor league team won it all. That is great to see from our minor league affiliates. AAA, we didn't even make the playoffs. Actually, horrible year down for our AAA organization. But AA, we beat one game, series number 1, 3-1. We won the championship series, I guess. Eastern Championship Series 3-1-2. Great to see down there. Been focusing still on the Major League Baseball. Advance it up a few days. Diamondbacks are up 2-1 on the Dodgers. Atlanta's up 2-1 on Philly. And the number 1 and number 2 seeded teams will be advancing for the National League. Atlanta beats Philly 3-1, and the Arizona Diamondbacks beat the LA Dodgers 3-1. Minnesota sweeps the number 1 ranked Texas Rangers. Minnesota looking to try to go back-to-back appearances in the World Series. Kansas City up 2-1 on Tampa right now. Now tied series 2-2, Tampa and Kansas City. Tampa's battling right on back, and Kansas City's going to win the game number 5 and win the series 3-2 over the Tampa Bay Rays. So the ALCS will be the number 5 seeded Minnesota Twins versus the number 2 seeded Kansas City Royals. Meanwhile, in the National League, it'll be the number 1 ranked Atlanta Braves versus the number 2 ranked Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona goes up 1-0. Atlanta splits the series 1-1. Minnesota takes a 1-0 lead over Kansas City and then wins game number 2 as well. Arizona wins game 3, so now up 2-1. Arizona up 3-1 now. Minnesota takes the lead, or Kansas City's battling back, so the series in the AL is 2-1. Atlanta wins game 5, 3-2 series lead for Arizona. Meanwhile, Minnesota wins game number 4 to take a 3-1 series lead. And Minnesota will beat the number 2 ranked Kansas City Royals. Back-to-back years, the Minnesota Twins will be advancing to the World Series. Wow, so Minnesota beat number 4, number 1, and number 2 to get to the World Series. Meanwhile, Atlanta's battling back, forcing game number 7. As Arizona, I believe, was up 3-1, now 3-3 series. And Atlanta will be battling back on the Arizona Diamondbacks. World Series is the Minnesota Twins versus the Atlanta Braves. Game number 1, who's going to take it? Minnesota's going to take game number 1 over the Atlanta Braves. Game 2, Minnesota wins it again. Game number 3, Atlanta's going to win. Game 4, Minnesota is going to win. Holy shit. Hold on. Let's go to Minnesota. Minnesota. Where the fuck are these Twins? I'm looking for an M. So this could be it. Game number 5. Minnesota is up. I'm going to simulate the game. And Atlanta wins 9-6. All right. So we are heading into Atlanta. Game number 6. All right. Minnesota's up 3-2. Chance to win it all here in front of the Atlanta fans. We're just going to right down the middle. Simulate the first half. 0-0 game. Heading to the second, and Minnesota takes a 2-run lead. Atlanta splits the lead in half, so 2-1 game. Atlanta ties it 2-2. Minnesota takes the lead back in the fourth, 3-1. Keep on going. Bottom of the 5th, Atlanta ties it back up, and Minnesota runs away with it in the 6th. 6-3 lead for Minnesota. They want the World Series here. 8-3. Holy shit. 16-3. This is over. This is over, boys. Congratulations to the Minnesota Twins.
Jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Time for the ball game.
my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar, I'll be a superstar.